Yo, Wagwan people, how you doing? We are live right now, live from the village. What is up, y'all? Okay, so yeah, gonna play some Overwatch today. Might play something else a little bit later on, but yeah, Overwatch for the moment. However, before we do that, we'll talk for a little bit. We'll talk about what's a one in the world, So let me switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see. And the top story right now, top story, but the first story says, say hello to the Crown's new prince. So anybody watch The Crown? I watched The Crown. I'm enjoying the show. It's a pretty cool show. There was rumors that Hugh Laurie was going to take over as Prince Philip, but I guess that's not the case. I'm not sure who this fella is. What's his name? Let's see. Tobias Menzies. Okay, he's a former Game of Thrones and Outlander actor. Will star as Prince Philip in the Netflix show opposite Olivia Colman as the Queen. He takes over from Matt Smith and will portray the Duke of Edinburgh from the 1960s to the 1980s. Okay, so it's understood that he has signed up for seasons 3 and 4 of The Crown, with the cast changes allowing the characters to be seen as they age. Okay, yeah, so the first 2 seasons, when they were younger. So I guess they're planning about 6 seasons there, because seasons 1 and 2 was up to the 60s, and this is from 60s to the 80s. That's seasons 2 and 3 and 4. So then maybe 80s and 90s. Actually, no, 80s and 90s were seasons 5 and 6. And then I guess they can do sort of 2000s up to now to 7 and 8. So yeah, maybe up to 8 seasons, depending on if they're going like 10 years per season, that is. Yeah, but anyway, that's all to look forward to whenever the next season starts. That's quite interesting. I'm not a big fan of the Royals outside of that, but the show's been quite interesting. So, but yeah, look at this though. For the Brits out there, so British holidaymakers to lose access to UK versions of Netflix and Amazon after Brexit. So, British holidaymakers will be cut off from access to the UK versions of streaming services, including Netflix and Amazon Video, after Brexit. The European Commission has said, after years of waiting, from April 1st, UK citizens were finally set to benefit from rules allowing portability of online streaming services, meaning British holidaymakers could continue to watch UK shows on Netflix, Sky Now TV, and other paid for streaming apps. But British citizens will lose out on this benefit post-Brexit. A policy document from the European Commission stated, as of the withdrawal date, persons residing in the United Kingdom will no longer benefit from their digital content subscriptions when traveling. Okay, so yeah, Brexit's gonna screw up a lot of people. is what it's saying. I won't read the whole article, so I need to register for it. So I'm trying to do that. Get a VPN. That's the way around it. Get a VPN. I have one that's a free one. It's very, very limited, but yeah, get a VPN. That's a way around it. Okay, what else been happening? How Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was made as an indie AAA game on a tight budget. Okay, this might be a long thing. It might be something worth reading later, but I won't read it now. Okay. What else is happening? There's a very clever reason why Monica's apartment in Friends was bright purple. Oh, I read that already. That's an old news. That was like last week or the week before. Privacy bosses give stark warning over illegally streaming Joshua V. Parker fights. Okay. I'm not overly interested in boxing, but oh wait, police. Wait, what did I say? What did I said? I'm not sure what I read actually. Anyway, police issue stark warning to anyone thinking of illegally streaming the Joshua Parker fight. So anyway, The City of London's Police Intellectual Property Crimes Unit have issued a stark warning to anyone who may be thinking of dodging payment for this weekend's unification boxing match. Joining with the Federation Against Copyright Theft, the police are advising boxing fans that illegally streaming is against the law. I think they know that already, but I'm not sure they care too much. Thousands of fight fans are expected to use software like Kodi or Mobdro to watch Anthony Joshua take on Joseph Parker on Saturday night. Parker, 26, is putting his WBO belt on the line. Joshua 28 is defending his WBA and IBF titles at Cardiff's Principality Stadium. Yeah, so don't pirate the match if you wanted to watch it. It's official, the Fantastic Four are returning to Marvel Comics. Well, they never left Marvel Comics, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they left. So, when you say return to Marvel Comics first family have been gone for a while, but finally they're making their way back to the Marvel Universe with a new ongoing series. Things have been grim for the Fantastic Four fans for a while. Marvel brought one of their longest ever continuous comics to an end in 2015 with Fantastic Four 645 amidst allegations of tense relationship. Okay, actually no, I think I did read about this. Yeah, they did stop doing the comics for a while because of the relationship. Well, allegedly because of the relationship with Fox, but I guess that's not an issue anymore. So yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back. WWE star Roman Reigns blasts wrestling fan for secretly filming him. Well, that sounds a bit odd. WWE star Roman Reigns has blasted a fan as creepy after secretly filmed video footage of him was shared on Twitter. Okay. Well, it depends on what was he doing and how was it secretly filmed. I mean, the big dog responded by social media after the starstruck fan shared CCTV footage of him walking around a supermarket. The fan wrote, "When Roman Reigns walks into your store," and included a clip of him filming the closed circuit monitor. Reigns, wearing shorts, a hoodie and sunglasses, appeared blissfully unaware he was being watched as he looked at the shelves and approached the counter. He tagged Reigns in a video which was liked over 1,600 times on Twitter, only for the three-time world champion to slap him down. Clearly unimpressed with the video, Reigns simply wrote "creepy" as he quoted the tweet from his official social media account. Well, that could mean anything, really. I mean, that's not exactly blasted. I think Daily Mail might be... Daily Star... what's Daily Star? What would you expect? I think they might be blowing things up. I mean, I'm not saying it's a cool thing to, like, film people when they don't know about... when they don't know they're being filmed, but... Yeah. I mean, just put rating creepy might not necessarily be blasting somebody, you know what I mean? Anyway, it looks like that's it for the worlds today. So, close that and open this. Let's play some Overwatch. Overwatch. Dun 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 dun. How did you do that? How did you do that? Yo, Sharma, how you doing, man? Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting on another installation or update. Okay, what's being updated? What's being updated? Hey, what's up? Okay, we restart that. Well, what is up? You know, just illin' and chilling, max and relaxing, something like that. Recorded a video today, just editing it out. Well, yeah, editing it now. I've done most of the editing, just a little bit to go. But that's a video that won't be ready for maybe some time. I mean, won't be available, I should say, for some time. There's a few videos that come out in the meantime. Yo, Naruto boy, how you doing? Wagwan Naruto. Just waiting for a waiting for this to download an update. So 520.24 megabytes remaining. That shouldn't take particularly long. That's about half a gigabyte. Just about half a gigabyte. That shouldn't take long. You doing good? That's good to hear, Naruto. You know, Zayn Malik sings songs for Indian and Hindi. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day. I haven't heard the song though, but I remember you saying that the other day that he was singing songs. Zayn Malik. He used to be in One Direction, didn't he? I don't really listen to much One Direction or Zayn Malik songs. I don't know how he sounds. I don't know how good he is or anything. He's not someone that I've paid much attention to. Not to try and diss him or anything. It just turns out that way. But yeah, I remember you were saying the other day that he was singing songs in Hindi. Is that his heritage, or is he just learning the language to sing songs in? But yeah, appreciate you guys coming through, man. Big up for coming through. Alright, we can play some Overwatch now. Yeah, I'm excited. Nice. Who else do you like? What other singers do you guys like? Naruto boy, Sharma. Anybody else in the chat right now? So all the stalkers and the talkers. What singers do you like right now? Who you listen to the most? Now, let me pause this music now, since we've got Overwatch music about to start, so it doesn't interfere too much. Zayn Malik. Okay, who else? Logic. Okay, I haven't heard much of Logic, but yeah, he's a rapper. He seems to be doing quite well. A lot of people seem to be rating him. Gifts. Okay, what have I got? That's new. Anybody else you guys listen to right now? This will only take a moment. Okay. Ed Sheeran. Okay, yeah. Ed Sheeran. I like Ed Sheeran. He just did a song with Eminem. Let the river run. Commander Phoenix from Blizzard. Much enough in-game content. Thank you for joining us for StarCraft 20th anniversary celebration. Claim this reward before to unlock a co-op Commander Phoenix. Okay, so that's for StarCraft, which I don't play, but I'll claim it anyway in case ever you play. I'd have it. Access Commander Phoenix in game now. You don't currently have any gifts. Okay, well, no problem. No bother. No bother. And NF. Who's NF? Who's NF, Naruto? Eminem with, yeah, River song, yeah. And Let the River Run. And percent of Ed Sheeran the weekend. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Was it, I can't remember how the song goes, but yeah, I think the song's called Perfect. I think that's what you're referring to anyway. I'm going to play as Farah for a little while, actually. The Weeknd. Okay, yeah. And Kendrick Lamar. I haven't heard much of The Weeknd. I listened to a little bit of Kendrick, though. The only Weeknd song I know, not even a Weeknd song, but the only song that I've heard him sing on is a song that he did with Beyonce. That was a pretty cool song. Perfect. So, that's so good. So good. I got what you meant. I gotcha. I will protect the innocent. Stick to the plan. We've got that was some Shape of You. I think I might have told you this already, actually, Sharma. But I'm pretty sure I haven't told Naruto, so I might just mention it again now, just because it's a cool story to tell. But I saw Ed Sheeran perform many years ago now, before he was famous, like before he became this sort of big star. And it was a small event in Shoreditch. It was a sort of part of East London, and he just came in. It was an open mic event. He came in, he did a song, and I think he left shortly afterwards, if I remember correctly. I didn't speak to him. Nothing like it wasn't a bad thing. It was just something you don't always speak to everybody. But I didn't really speak to him. But I remember seeing him, and I don't think too much of it at the time. I thought it was a cool song, but oh shit. But I don't think too much of it because, you know, there's lots of people who do good songs. But then sometime later, I started like a lot of people started talking about this Ed Sheeran guy. And I'm thinking, who's Ed Sheeran? And then I think like he looks kind of familiar a little bit. But then eventually somebody was like, yeah, he used to frequent some of these open mic nights in Shoreditch, and I was like, oh, I remember I seen him now. So yeah, I saw him perform at an open mic in Shoreditch. I mean, this is years ago. This has got to be like probably close to 10 years ago now, I think. But yeah, just goes to show humble beginnings, man, can take you. Just stick to it, do what you got to do, and it's like, man, you can travel the world, man, travel the world. Yo, the Havana song, yeah, Havana, no, no, no. That's a nice song. Was it Camila Cabello? Oh no, la 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 la, Havana, oh na na. I like that song actually. Oh they know la la they know Havana, oh na na. Oh they know Havana, they know Havana. Oh they know Havana. Oh they know Havana. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. Humble beginnings, very humble beginnings. Open, like I say, it's like it's an open mic. Lots of people perform. Lots of people are talented. So I wasn't there thinking, yeah, this guy's gonna be a big star one day. I wasn't thinking that. But yeah, just some time later, it's like start seeing his name around and thinking, it sounds familiar. Ah, that's where. Snapper. Right, where am I going? This way. This way. This way we go. Enrique songs also. Who's Enrique? Ah, I got him too. Enrique, was that Enrique Iglesias? Is that you talking about? Enrique Iglesias? That's the only Enrique I can think of right now. Have you played Fortnite Battle Royale? I have. I didn't really like it very much though. Which is kind of a shame because I know it's a really popular game and it'd be good to play it. And, you know, be a part of that community because it is a popular game. But honestly, the game just bored the hell out of me. I've got it still. I've got it on PlayStation. It was a free game, so I thought, yeah, why not? It was yeah, but I was bored. It just bored me. And if I could get it free on PC, I might try it again and see if the PC version is a better play experience because I imagine there's more people playing it on PC than there are on PlayStation. So I might try it again on PC one of these days. I might. I'm not saying I will. I might try it again on PC, but only if I can get it like free, or if not free, then it's exceptionally cheap. I'm not paying real money for that game. Play PUBG. I don't know about PUBG because PUBG's like 20-something pounds right now, and that transgresses the limits that I want to spend on a downloaded game. I don't want to spend more than £20 on a downloaded game. So that game's something like 20-something pounds, and it's just a bit too much. So maybe I can get it. Maybe when it's on sale, we'll see. So it does look pretty cool. It looks like something that I'll probably enjoy. So I'll be willing to try it out, but not for 20-something. Was it 25-something quid? I think it is right now. It's just a bit too much for my blood. The community is toxic. Save the world is better. Okay, what, toxic on PC or just toxic in general for PUBG? Save the world. I don't think I've even heard of that one actually. What's that? What's that about? I mean, apart from saving the world, I'm assuming. Oh nana, oh nana, oh nana. I left my heart and it's on nana, oh nana. Oh man, what time is it? It is currently 22 minutes past 7 in the UK's.
Back online.
22 minutes past 7 p.m. What time's it over in India? But Naruto, you're in the UK, right? Oh, Bizich. Zombies are a survival game, but wait till it's free. Okay. What's that? Save the world. Alright. I like free. Free is my favorite price to pay for anything. 11:53 p.m. Okay, so we're still in the same day at least. Usually when you're coming in, it's like it's already tomorrow for you. So at least we're just about in the same day right now. So, cool, cool. What's that about? About 3.5 hours? No. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, Cardiff, yeah. Wales, that was it. United Kingdom. Cardiff. Cardiff? I'm from Cardiff. No, okay, I can't really do the Welsh accent, actually. I'm from Cardiff. July. Oh, is it going to be free in July? Oh. Ah, is when it's free. Okay, so a few months away. What's it? We're in March now, so about 3 months.
My team needs me.
Havana or Nana.
Game on.
My eyes are closing automatically because of tiredness, man. Got him. Yeah, fight the power. Ah, oh, I got him still. Fight the power. Fight the power that bleeds. Yeah, I used to play another game actually called. I'm gonna watch your stream. Nice one. Yeah, I used to play another game called Lawbreakers that came out, I think last year, towards the end of last year. You know, first-person shooter like this. I liked it. I actually really liked it. But the problem with Lawbreakers is that nobody else played it. Literally, like hardly anybody played that game. So it was like it was a good, because it's multiplayer only. Oh shit! Because it's multiplayer only, it's like if no one else is playing, ain't really a whole lot you can do, you know. So. Oh shit! Somebody's getting me, man. Somebody got me. I got my Q, my special ability ready, my Q. That's what I call it, my Q. That's not what it's really called. I call it that. Oh, and I missed. How did I miss though? I shot him with a Q, like, and I still missed. I'ma watch your stream. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. Speaking of streams, you guys hear about that ninja fella over on Twitch? Super Hot is amazing, but ain't got it. I got it free. I got it free on Xbox Live. Yeah, I like Super Hot. Super Hot is, yeah, you're right. I haven't played the new one yet though. There's a new one. It's currently in early access. I'll probably wait till it's released properly. I'm not too keen on getting games while they're in early access, to be honest. That is not something that appeals to me. But yeah, no, Super Hot was awesome. That was one of the best games I've played in a long time. It really was just fantastic. Very intense, you know, it's very intense.
Take the point. Don't worry, I got it.
Oh, that's when I got the double kill. Nice. It's expensive though. I think it's a bit cheaper now. Like when it came out, it was like £18 or something like that, 18, 19 pounds. I think it's a little bit cheaper now. That being said, I paid £18 for it, which, you know, for an indie game, that's quite a lot. I think I paid 18 or 19 pounds for it. You know, for an indie game, it's quite a lot. But I honestly felt like it was totally worth it. I did not have a problem with paying that much money for the game, even though it was a quite short game. You know, just the fact that it was such a great game. I was totally fine with paying 20 quid for it, or almost £20 for it.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
But yeah, if you can get it cheaper, of course, that's even better. We got a level 48 here. I'm the lowest, level 21. All right, it is what it is. Now it's 24. 24. Oh wait, you're on console. Is that console, right? On Xbox, is that £24 on Xbox? Because I was thinking of the PC prices. I believe it's cheaper on PC. If you get it on Steam, it's cheaper. I think. I'm pretty sure it's less than. Wait, because well, I mean, I paid like 18 quid for it on PC. 18 to 19 quid. Wait, £24 on PC? That's ridiculous. It was less than that when it came out. So they bumped up the price. Oh my days, they're taking a piss.
Attack commences in
I'm pretty sure I saw it for cheaper than that, though. I'm pretty sure I saw it cheaper than that. I don't know. Maybe it was a sale price or something. I don't know. And Tesco and Game. Ah, interesting. What about Steam?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Escort the payload.
Steam is cheaper. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. That's probably where that's where I saw it on Steam. But boy,
The payload's under my protection.
they be trying to take the piss with the prices, man. I just blasted myself. What the hell? Oh, you come from behind. Which is better? What do you mean, which is better? Which is better between what?
My team needs me.
Payload stopped. Let's
Ooh.
get it moving. Looks like they were just playing dead.
Looks like I was just playing dead. Steam is better. Oh, do you mean in terms of PC? You know what? I don't really get PC games from anywhere other than Steam these days. It's a rare occasion. I mean, yeah, maybe some small games you might get elsewhere, like you know, like some web games or something. But generally speaking, if it's a PC game, I've probably got it from Steam. Or maybe one of the other sort of services like Origin, or what's the other one? Wait, what the hell? Yo, Amanda, how you doing? Wasteland Princess. Hey, hey, hey. Amanda's in his house. Amanda's in his house. But yeah, it's a rare occasion where I get a PC game that isn't from Steam. Like this game is through Blizzard. And I've gotten from games from Origin, not Origin, also the one, the Uplay one. But yeah, mostly it's through Steam. I can't even remember the last time I bought a PC game from a shop. A long time ago. That's for damn sure. I'm going the wrong way. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's going great, and even better now that you're here. Yeah, I've been shooting a video today. Edited most of it, so that'd be ready to, well, be released in some weeks or so. So look out for that. But yeah, trying to do this YouTube thing.
Justice reigns from above.
Finally, got somebody with this thing. Most of my PC games are from Steam. Yeah, I think most people these days it's like that. It's a rare occasion where you get a PC game that isn't from Steam. But the thing is, I don't like spending more than £20 on a game that you can only download. So like, if I buy games, like AAA games, I get them on console most of the time. If I'm buying it brand new, I'll most likely get it on console, even though it costs more. I'd rather pay more for a game that I can sell on later. Whereas if you're paying like 40 something pounds for a game, you can only download it. Then yeah, if I decide I don't want it anymore, I'm stuck with the game regardless. Yo, awesome dude, Wagwan, how you doing? How you doing, awesome dude? Awesome dude, lol. I'm only going to be here for a few. Gotta pick my little wasteland lord from school. Well, that kind of rhymed, didn't it? I'm only here for a few. Gotta get my wasteland lord from school. I appreciate you coming through, Wasteland Princess. Whether you can stay for a little bit or stay for a lot of bits, it's all appreciated. But yeah, big up for coming through. Brat, 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 brat.
Payload's under my protection.
Wagwan. Booyaka, booyaka, when the general pass. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Much love community, and of course, Haze. Well, much love to you, Wasteland Princess. Amanda Jarriet.
Back in action.
By the way, am I saying your name right, Jarriet? Because I don't know. I'm saying Jarriet, but I'm kind of thinking maybe it's pronounced something. Maybe it's pronounced differently, or is that right, Jarriet?
The payload is approaching its destination.
Allies, live up. All aboard.
Ba 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 ba. Victory. We won, yo. We won.
Play of the game.
Sneaky Turtle as Diva. Divas. Jarrett, okay, it's pronounced Jarrett. The I is silent. Okay, okay. Now we know. Jarrett. Okay. I shall remember that. Jarrett. Amanda Jarrett. We've got 9 eliminations, only 3 deaths. I think we did pretty well in that round. I think I did pretty well. Reached level 22 as well. Awesome. And I got me a loot box. I'm going to leave this game, actually. And come back. Let's open up this loot box real quick. Big up Amanda Jarrett. Big up to the Wasteland. Wasteland Princess, Wasteland Warrior, and Wasteland Lord. What we got here? Spray. Equip. Yeah. Got a new skin for whoever that is. Was it May May? Winston Spray. Okay. Alright. I just need to take like a little break. For a few minutes, maybe 5-ish minutes, give or take. So I'll be back shortly. If you can stick around, that would be awesome. But yeah, I should be back in just a little bit to continue the stream. Let me just take care of some things. And be right back. It's a bit French. Okay. It's a bit French. So should it be like Jarret? Amanda Jarret. Voulez-vous? Je veux. Yeah, I don't know what that means actually. I probably didn't say anything. Amanda Jarret. Amanda Jarret. Just a little bit French. Amanda Jarret. All right, I'll be back in about 5-ish minutes. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yo, 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 yo. I is back. I is back.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
All right. Thanks to everybody who has stayed. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Let's play a little bit of Overwatch. Overwatch. All right, let's back out of this. All right, what we got here? Oh, we've got new highlights again. Okay, cool. Let's check out some highlights. So how's everybody days going? What's been happening in the world of the village? Okay, looks like it's gone a bit jittery. Oh no, things are smoothed out now. Okay, I think we're okay. All right, play. Sorry, I've got to get going now. I need to get my little guy. We're doing arts and crafts after supper tonight. Love, respect, support, and see you guys later. No worries, Amanda Jarrier. Appreciate you coming through. Big up, and yeah, get your little guy, man. Get your little guy. Doing arts and crafts. That sounds fun though. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're gonna learn today. So apparently, after Brexit, people in the UK, when traveling, are no longer going to be able to access UK online services like Netflix UK and Amazon UK and so on, which kind of sucks. Well, I don't. It's not the worst thing, to be fair, but you know, kind of sucks. But real talk, though, I mean, VPN, VPN all the way. You can access whichever services you want, wherever you are. Get a VPN. It's taken a while to find a game, man. What is this? Lawbreakers? Oh, this is taking ages, man. Walk one. Walk one, man. But yeah, you guys hear about Mohammed, walk one, man. How you doing? Big up for Mohammed coming through. But yeah, but you guys hear about Ninja. Ninja was in the news today, the Twitch streamer. How you doing, Mohammed? How's your day going? Wagwan. That's so good, Naruto. However you spell it. I don't think there's an official spelling for the anyway, so I think as long as it looks like what you're trying to say, I think people know what you're trying to say, so as long as it looks like it. Doing good, yeah. Yeah, he is exploding indeed. But I saw he was in the news for some of the wrong reasons. He was in the news for the wrong reasons today. He said the N-word on the live stream. It seems to be the thing that happens. Like, you get somebody who gets big, and then they say the N-words, the dreaded N-word. We'll see how if he recovers from this. PewDiePie recovered from it, so it's not impossible. But yeah, I think some people need to remember that they're big time now, and a lot of people are watching them. All eyes on me, as Tupac would say. But I find that so funny more than anything else. But yeah, he's all over the news. He was on the news because of the whole Drake thing that happened. Then he was on the news because of the money he makes. And now he's on the news because of this. Oh man, really? Really? Oh wait, we're on the game now, okay. Attack objective A. Myth told him to say it. Who's Myth? Is that another streamer? Ay. Bro, can I play with you? I'm playing it on PC, on the American server. So if you are able to join the PC and the American server, then yeah, you can join. Okay, Myth is no. Okay. So Myth told him to say it, and he said it. Wow. Myth gave him some bad advice. Oh, what the hell? How did I die right away? I was 200 health. Okay, now so good, so good. So good, Mohammed.
Back in action.
That goes to anybody, by the way. If you're wanting to, now I've got somebody. If you're wanting to join, I'm playing on PC, and I'm playing on the American server. I can play on the UK server, or the European server rather, but damn it. But yeah.
I will not fail again. Clearing the area.
Where am I going? This way. My ultimate is ready. My ultimate is not.
Get back.
Oh, blasted. I need to get some health, man. I need some health, man. There we go.
Much better.
Excuse me.
Move back. You're not going anywhere.
Turn around. Turn around.
Get back. Justice reigns from above.
Ah. Do you like indie games? Yes, I do. Well, I mean, it depends on the game, of course. But yeah, no, I do play indie games. I do play indie games. The last indie game I played was a game called Free Dead Z. It was not a new game. I think it came out some years ago, at least. I didn't actually complete it, but I played a little bit of it. It was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. You know, you play as this zombie type thing, and you have sort of three. You have 3 characters, and they have different abilities and different. Oh shit!
60 seconds.
And you have to use each ability. You have to morph into each character to get through the level. Like one character is really strong and big, but can't jump. Another character can jump a little bit. Another character is like really fast and can jump high. So yeah, you have to. That's the kind of we have to do splits between to figure out how to get through the levels. But yeah, I haven't actually completed it. But it's a pretty cool game. I liked it. I enjoyed playing it while I was playing it.
30 seconds.
No more time to wait. Let's get this done.
I like Fortnite Save the World. Okay, I need to get off this because man's about to get killed up.
Much better.
Man's about to get killed up. Hey, what the hell? Play Reaper. What's Reaper? I don't know how these things always seem to find me though. Like I swear that's like some kind of conspiracy theory, conspiracy or something. Fortnite saved the world. That's a zombie one, right? Defeats. Not worth 40 quid. I think very few games are worth their full asking price, to be honest. Very few games are. Yo, Mr. Man, Wagwan. How you doing, Mr. Man? Yeah, zombie. Yeah, What's your favorite zombie game? Mr. Man, we're just talking about some zombie games. Oh, well, I guess zombies in general. What's your favorite zombie game, zombie movie? How's your day going, Mr. Man? How's everybody's days going? I'm sticking with Farah. I'm stick with Farah. Cause myself away, away. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we still got the same team. Nice. Resident Evil 28 Days Later movie. Okay, cool, cool. It's a good choice, a good choice. Good choices. Resident Evil, definitely a classic. And yeah, 28 Days Later. I mean, I like 28 Days Later. I didn't think it was as great as a lot of people thought it was, to be fair. But so I like the idea of it. I never saw that was it 28 Months Later, I think, the sequel. I never did see that in the end. But 28 Days was alright. I think my favorite zombie movie probably have to go with Night of the Living Dead, you know, the classic George A. Romero, the original black and white movie. First time I saw running zombies. Zombies can run, indeed. They can run pretty fast too when they're hungry. When they get excited. Yo, JT, Wagwan, obey. Disobey. How you doing, JT? We just talking about zombie movies, zombie games. Do you have any favorite zombie movies or games? How's your day been? How's your day going? To all the stalkers and the talkers. Wagwan indeed. Wagwan. Bruh, bruh, bruh. No, well, looks like the action's over here. And I can't go through there. Ah, got me, man. Resident Evil, definitely the best zombie game. Okay, we got 2 votes for Resident Evil. Well, when we say Resident Evil, you talk about the first Resident Evil game or any specific Resident Evil or just the series in general? Yeah. First Resident Evil, especially the remake on the GameCube. Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. I think I fired like a million shots, didn't hit a single person there.
Back into the fray.
Back into the fray, huh? Alright. Cause I ain't complain. I left the music playing. Oh well.
Hail Crystal. Enemies re-engaging. Justice reigns.
Oh, come on. Who got me? Oh, this guy. Clearly. Now, every time I use my... Well, most of the times I've used my Q, I'll get killed. So unfair, man.
Systems online.
Anyone watching any good series on TV or Netflix? I've been watching Black Lightning. It's not finished yet, so it's still running. They're doing it weekly with this one rather than all at once. I think it's because they're showing it on TV as well as Netflix, so they have to wait a while. But yeah, Black Lightning's been pretty good on Netflix. It's not the greatest, and until it's entirely done, I don't know if I could recommend it fully. But so far so good with Black Lightning. Ah, are you watching Black Lightning as well? Yeah, cool. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far, but it's just, it does feel a bit amateur at times. That's my issue with it. There's times where it comes across as a bit amateur, and we have to wait and see how the whole thing plays out. Well, I want to wait and see how the whole thing plays out. I might do a review for it for the channel once it's all said and done. But there was Jessica Jones season 2, which was okay, but yeah, I'm not sure I can recommend that unless you're hardcore into. Everybody's got shields, man. Yeah, I'm not sure I can recommend that unless you're like really into Jessica Jones. Crimson Fantasy, Work 1. Yeah, it's been a while since you heard that, right? How you doing, Crims? Jessica Jones is my girlfriend on TV. Yeah, you wish, nigga. You wish. Yeah, I mean, his thing about Jessica Jones is that it's not a bad show. It just has a lot of flaws to it, which it's like kind of like, in this day and age, it's like, come on, man, you could be better than that. You can be better than that. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good show. And I did actually enjoy season 2. I thought season 2 was better than season 1 in terms of being a more personal story, you know. But yeah, there was so many things in there where just like, dude, come on, man, you could be better than that. You could be better than that. She was in Breaking Bad. Yeah, Kristen Ritter, that's right. Yeah, Breaking Bad as Aaron Paul's girlfriend. Was it Jesse? Science, bitch. That felt good. And I do wish. I love her. Oh, the plot is weird. The thing that puts me off Jessica Jones is that they keep doing these stupid things where, I mean, I get that she's supposed to be strong or whatever, right? Which is cool. Wait, shit, what happened? Okay, searching for a game. I get that she's supposed to be strong, which is cool, but then they do things where like she's lifting, say, like a fridge or something heavy, and they'll edit it in a way where it looks like she's not actually lifting it. And of course, we know that she's not actually lifting it because it's TV, whatever, right? But it looks like she's not actually lifting it, you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to look like she's lifting it. She's supposed to look like she's got super strength, but it looks like they've attached it to a crane and she's just moving her arms. And that's poor editing. And you just think, come on, for a show, especially in its second season, it's like, come on, man, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. And I would have saved her and break him. Oh, yeah, that scene. Ooh. That scene. Oh, yeah. When Walter White makes the decision. He could have saved her.
Sniper.
He could have saved her. That scene, man. That was... Oof. Oh, shit. But yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I think it's I think we figure out it's like it's easy to say, yeah, I would have saved her. I would have done the right thing. But then at the same time, there's a lot of things I would have done differently. Like, I wouldn't be involved with crystal meth to begin with. So it's kind of like, if you're Walter White, if you're in that position, if you're doing all those things and everything that he's done that led up to that position, you know what I mean? If you've done everything that Walter White did up to that position, up to that point, would you have saved her? Because the truth is, letting her die was the logical thing. You know, that was the better choice, like logically. You know, because it would have, without her, it would have put Jesse sort of back on track, or I can't remember the exact thing, but something to do with like Jesse not being focused. So it would have brought Jesse back, and he would have had, say, Jesse to himself and all that kind of stuff. So logically, letting her die was the better choice. But then, yo, thanks for the health. Yeah, there's a lot of things I think would have done different. Anybody else would have done differently, but boy. I find a lot of special effects look computerized. Yeah. Even in like these big budget movies like you know, Black Panther I saw in a cinema, and it's a great film, but then some of the special effects, not all, but some of the special effects look like special effects, and it's like, come on, man. For a movie that's costed like 100 and whatever, $200 million, whatever hell it costs to make, it's like, come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. I mean, I'd expect that kind of stuff from Who Killed Captain Alex, not some big budget Hollywood movies. Like, dude, you can do better than that. I hate when it looks like that, where it looks light as a feather. You gotta sell it a bit right. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if they're trying to make it that, okay, she's super strong and everything's super light to her, I get that, fine. But make it look like she's actually lifting it, you know? Edit it so it looks like she's lifting it. She doesn't have to. I don't mean she has to like struggle. I don't. Even if she doesn't need that, but can it look like she's lifting it? It looks like she's standing like a mile away and just moving her arms. That's all it does. Yeah, make it look believable, man. Like you say, sell it. I know it's fake, but come on, it's like WWE. I know it's staged, but they do a good job of making it look like they might be actually hurt. You know what I mean? You watch WWE when they fall over and they like sell the injuries. Sometimes I'm thinking, man, is he really hurt? I'm not sure sometimes. And I know it's staged. I've been watching WWE for years. I know it's staged. I know it's planned out. I know that they pretend that they're way more hurt than they are. I know that. But you still watch it sometimes. I still watch it sometimes and think, damn, man, I think he might actually be hurt. Because they sell it. It's like, that's what you could. That's what makes good TV for me. You know, sell it. Make me believe it, even though when I know it's not true. Make me believe it. She would have taken Jesse and the show. She would have taken Jesse and the show be over. Well, that's why they let her go. That's why they let her go. But boy, that scene, man, in Breaking Bad, when he makes that decision, just whew.
I will protect the innocent.
Good TV, man. Good TV. You know, that scene is extra sad when you compare it to the scene where Walter White turns his own daughter on her side so she doesn't choke on her spit up. I don't remember that scene specifically. He has a baby daughter, doesn't he? He has a baby daughter, doesn't he? And I mean, I think you probably, yeah. I mean, I can't remember that specific scene, but yeah, I guess that's something that he would have done. Because he had a baby daughter, yeah. But yeah, saves his own daughter, lets Jesse's girl die. I think some of it's due to practical effects. It's not easy. I think some of it is the fact that Kristen Ritter is a new actress too. Maybe, but I think even still, is like you can edit things to make it look better. You know, especially like I said, it's their second season now, so they've had practice. You know, the first season was like, okay, come on. But second season's like, but you've had some practice. You're not new at this. And if you compare it to, say, something like Luke Cage. You know, granted, it's not the exact same people working on Luke Cage as it is with Jessica Jones, but it is still, you know, Marvel, Netflix, right? It's in the same sort of studios and whatever. But you compare it to, like, Luke Cage, where he's supposed to be strong as well. And it looks like he's lifting stuff. Like, you know he isn't. You know he's either not lifting it, or it's light, or the actual thing is probably way lighter than it actually looks. You know that. But it looks like he's lifting it. It looks like he's lifting something heavy. Whereas you watch Jessica Jones and it just looks like she's moving her arms while somebody drags it with a crane. That's what it looks like. And it shouldn't look like that. It shouldn't look like what's actually happening. Yeah, but gets to a point where you mangle the footage, the more you edit it. It probably depends on how they filmed it to begin with, I guess. But yeah, they can do better. If they can do it on Luke Cage, you know. Matter of fact, they've been doing that since the 70s out with Superman. If they can do it with Superman in the 70s, you know what I mean? It's like, you can do better. You can do better. Make it look like she's actually lifting these heavy things. You can do that. It's been done before. Like years before. It's not new. It's not new tech. It's not new. It's not new skills. You can do it. I believe in you.
My EMP is charging.
You have to work with Christine Ress's physical throw animation. Animation. Run out, man. Ah! With people like Luke Cage, he's probably actually struggling against something. To me, it's sort of comical, like a comic book. She animates herself.
Back in action.
Yeah, I think Luke Cage, what they do is that they probably have some weights to the things that he's lifting. Like I said, it's probably not as heavy as you know. It's probably not as heavy as the show tells you it is, right? But he probably maybe has some weights to it, so when he's lifting something, yeah, it looks like he's lifting something heavy. And you could do that with Jessica Jones. Like have her, like if she's gonna be moving the fridge, okay, cool. But make a fridge. Ooh, that was close. Make a fridge so that the fridge is nowhere near as heavy as an actual fridge, but something that she can pick up and lift, and just act like it's heavy. Or act like she's lifting something. But the way they do it is that it literally looks like all she's doing is moving her arms, standing about 5 meters away, and somebody else is holding it up with a crane. It doesn't look like she's even touching it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, you can do better than that.
Sniper detected.
Maybe a weird word to use, but recorded footage would always look like a little chick trying to throw. Yeah.
Into the fray.
Yeah, maybe that's a problem. But yeah, I mean, overall, as I say, Jessica Jones season 2 was really good, and I did enjoy it more than I enjoyed season 1 because it was a more. I think mainly because the story it was more personal. It seems to fit her character more with this time round. Don't get me wrong, she's still an arsehole, and I don't know why anybody likes her. Like in the show, I mean, she's an arsehole. She's not very nice to people, so it's a bit difficult to understand why anybody hangs around with her. But the story they told it did suit her character more, and I thought that was done really well. But it's just little things here and there, but it's like, come on, man, you can do better. I know you can do better. Come on, you can do better. I do agree, Bay. I forgive it within 2 seconds. Yeah. Well, it's a good show, definitely. It's definitely a good show. No argument there. It's a good show. But yeah. The big. Ooh, shit. Yeah, shit, man. The big Marvel movies, less so. I'm so bored of them. Really? I can't get enough of those movies, man. I can't wait for Infinity Wars. That's the next one. Boy, I'm really looking forward to that. The rumor is that somebody's going to die. One of the Avengers is going to die. That's the rumor. Oh man, I'm like the small stories with morals and such. Oh wait, I missed it. They're all the same. I like the small stories with morals. Oh, you like the cake? Yeah, I think to be fair, like if you compare one Marvel movie to another, there are a few similarities. All right, I think that's fair to say. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy them. You know, I think when it comes to Marvel movies, I'm not going there looking for art. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get art, and I think Black Panther did a good job of having a really deep story. But generally, I'm looking for it to be just action-packed entertainment, and they pretty much deliver on that. You know, you get a storyline you usually get a storyline that's not too superficial, but it's action-packed. Oh, she's in the air.
Sniper detected.
Ah, flipping! I'm not doing too well in this game. As far as exploding guns and Mexico and stuff, I don't care about. I don't care about. Okay, I like the practical action movies more, though, like 80s and 90s, because it was crazy. Okay, so you're not really into like the sort of sci-fi action then, I guess, when it comes down to it. Okay, yeah, I mean, I like, yeah, not really. I like more moral issues and such. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of like the sci-fi stuff when it comes. I mean, I say my favorite movie. I mean, I like all kinds of movies, but my favorite movies to watch would typically fall into, science fiction action movies, that sort of area. You know, sort of fantasy, science fiction, fantasy, action. So yeah, like the Marvel movies fit into that. What else? You know, stuff like Pitch Black, and you know, Inception. That was a good one. Inception was actually quite an interesting one, because Inception didn't use any special effects. It was a science fiction movie at its core, you know, dealing with science fiction, but it didn't actually use any special effects, so that was quite a unique one. Everything was practical in that film, which not a lot of people realize, but yeah, it was all practical effects, and it looks really great. That was 2010. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was great, and it has some great designs and great casting. I'll just wait for Black Panther, and I still got to see Civil War. Civil War is awesome. I like Civil War a lot. But yeah, Black Panther was really good. Black Panther. What I really liked about Black Panther is that like it was like I say, it was and it had all the action. It had like the the good storyline. But the villain in that film, Killmonger, was just incredible, man. There's such an incredible job with the villain in that film. Just hey, so I'm sure you was on the live stream of Tremors the other day. I liked how Tremors was done in terms of special effects. You were awesome. Yeah, I watched Beard's Truth and saw you chatting. Yeah, Tremors uses so many little tricks of direction and art. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I'm glad I found Beard's Truth on YouTube. I might need to check out this Bearded Truth, man. I know you've been talking about him. I did have his channel on the thing. Okay, looks like I might need to pay just a little bit more attention to this Bearded Truth guy. Okay. But yeah, Tremors is a good movie. I enjoyed Tremors a lot way back. I haven't seen it for ages. Hey, basically Bearded Truth streams movies on YouTube. Lots of movie discussion. Types in chat. Ooh. And you know, I do like a good movie. Yeah, but he was the guy who's. Oh wait, what's happening? Actually, let me do something real quick. Let me just do something real quick. Is it Bearded Truth or Beard's Truth, by the way? I think I might put it wrong. Beard's Truth. Yeah, here we go. Beard's Truth. Okay.
Visit G2A.com for games on all platforms.
Can you play CS:GO? You know what? I'd actually rather not today, to be honest. Maybe some other time, but yeah, not today. Yeah, because he was the guy who was telling me that when he shows the movies, he actually shows the movies.
I will protect the innocent.
Which, the only way I know that can be done are ways that aren't exactly kosher. So, I don't want to make too many assumptions, but yeah, if there is ways that are totally fine, then I need to find those out, because I would like to show the movies when I do movie streams as well. And I'd like to do it without, you know, without drawing the wrath of major movie studios, because I'd rather not have that noise on my shoulders, or in my ears rather. You don't get noise on your shoulders. He seems to stream in about 10 to 16 hours. Ooh. He seems to stream in about 10 to 16 hours, whenever that time is for you.
Back in action.
But yeah, it's a grey area. Basically, research the laws. I don't know how he gets away with, but he does. I remember I did a test once about showing film in stream, and what happened is that within about a minute or so, YouTube blocked it. They blocked the whole stream. The video, the audio, everything just blocked. So yeah. One should find out exactly how this is done. Okay, here's how he openly says that he owns the movies on Blu-ray, so he isn't VOD or streaming service. Secondly, he is on screen and is about a discussion of the movie. Thirdly, he does not upload the stream. The thing is that that's still illegal, because, or I don't know, maybe illegal is not the right word to use, to be fair, but it's still not quite within line with what you can do, because it's, even though he's talking over the film, or commentating, it's still an unauthorized broadcasts. So regardless of the fact that it doesn't upload it afterwards, it's still an unauthorized broadcast. So yeah, that's where it comes into. When I was in contact with Disney when I was trying to get to show wanted to show True Identity, and yeah, that's what came, but unauthorized broadcast. So I had to ask them for permission, and they said no. So yeah, that was that. So yeah. Okay. Basically, it has to be like you are hanging out with buds in your living room. It's transformative and gets around the laws well enough. Disney won't tell you yes. No, it doesn't, because basically you follow those steps. Just say when people ask. Yeah, no, because the thing is, it's like, you never see those people who like just copy someone else's YouTube video and put it on Facebook. And then, they do like a little bit of an edit to it and say it's transformative. It's still, it does still actually it doesn't come under fair use. Yeah, and I'm not. Yeah, from my understanding of the law, that's, I mean, not just from what Disney told me, by the way, but just in general, that doesn't sound like. Yeah, but I don't know. Apparently, it's working for him, so yeah, maybe there's something else to it. But yeah, that from my understanding of how these rules work, that doesn't quite cover it. It might have something to do with the international stuff too, possibly, because laws are different in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. So, yeah, I think that's possibly something there, but possibly. In Canada, people are getting cease and desist orders from American companies like Time Warner, but they can't do anything. So, well, yeah, the thing is, I'd rather just not even have that as a problem. Like, I don't need Time Warner sending me letters at all, regardless of whether they can do anything about it or not. I don't need that noise. I don't need that, regardless of whether they can actually do anything or not. I don't need that. So yeah.
Back into the fray.
Makes a lot of money on donations though. Interesting. You can ask the internet service provider to send you a letter, but you just throw it out. Yeah, see, I'm not. I wasn't going to get into that. I don't need to receiving letters and throwing it out and receive. Yeah. Nah. That noise. I mean, if it works for him, then good for him. But yeah, no, I can do without that. I ain't trying to get into. Yeah, I don't need. Nah. If that's what it takes to get away with it, then boy. I don't think nah. But yeah, them donations I think absolutely make it a bit shadier, because then you could then the argument comes that he's making money off somebody else's work. But I like seeing the movie, so I also just zip my mouth. Well, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Like, if everybody's in on it and nobody says anything, so good. Oh shit. I said execute the corporate overlords, but fear the man. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's a fair thing. I just don't need a hassle. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't need that kind of hassle of like receiving letters through your ISP, of like somebody like issuing cease and desists. You know, I just don't need that kind of hassle. Whether they can actually sue me or not, whether, you know, anything that's happened or not, whether they actually have a leg stand or not, I just don't need that kind of hassle. You know what I mean? That's like, nah, I can do without that. I've got enough to deal with without having to start dealing with that. Nah, man. I don't pirate for those reasons, indeed. Ah, got me. Well, other reasons too, but temptation is less, yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things about the internet. Like when the internet sort of started to become popular, the piracy went up by a lot. Like piracy in music, especially, was a big thing, and you'd always hear like a lot of people say stuff like, oh yeah, it's fine to, you know, pirate the music because, you know, they make so much money as it is and all that kind of stuff. And here's the thing, like, if that is your genuine reason, now look, I don't pirate stuff, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge nobody. If that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. But if the reason you don't pirate stuff is because you believe these corporations make so much more money as it is, then why do it online? You know what I mean? Why not make a point and go to the shop and take it from there? That's my thing. Like, why not actually go to the shop and take the CDs from the shop and then say, hey, these guys make enough money as it is, I should be able to take this for free. You know, you won't, because you get arrested. Fact is that people do it online because you can get away with it. You know, that's really what it comes down to. You do it online because you can get away with it. And, you know, hey, fair play. I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Like I say, I'm not here to judge. But, you know what I mean, don't lie about it. Don't lie about it. Don't act like you've got some, you know, moral guidance on, I don't know, like some what's the word? Some yeah, I don't even know what to say, moral notion to free the world of whatever. And it's like, no, you just it's because you can get away with it. That's why. You know what I mean? Of course, that's psychology. The record stores charge so much. I wish artists would do what Trent Reznor and Radiohead did when he sits indie. Yeah. I think to be fair though, with people like Trent Reznor and Radiohead and sort of big artists like that, Prince did this as well. I think to be fair is like they can do that because they've made their money back. You know, if you're a new artist and you're trying to get recognized, you're trying to you know, build a fan base, you know, it's nigh on impossible to do that right from the independent circuits. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better now because of things like SoundCloud and YouTube and stuff, so it's better now for artists. That being said, back in the day, like if you're trying to make a name for yourself, you almost, it wasn't impossible, but you just about could not do that without a record company. Once you got a record company, no, that's money that you owe them. So it's not like they just give you for free. No, you got to pay that back, and you have contracts and whatever else. So yeah, people like, you know, Trent Reznor and that, you know, they've been doing it for years. They've made their money. They've done their things, so they can start releasing stuff indie, and it's not a problem. You know, Metallica do that now as well because they can. But for a new artist, yeah, it's not always that simple. But things like Bandcamp help. You know, SoundCloud help. YouTube helps. You know, makes it easier for people to find artists that are more in line with the stuff they listen to without having to go through record companies. You know, so people like Little Sims have done it that way. Mega Ran done it that way. So it's better now, definitely. But it's yeah, not that easy for everyone. Grassroots is what I support. I don't like commercialized arts, commercialization of arts. Yeah. Well, they can do it because people already know them. It's free for them to upload and release it that way. But if you are a big artist, should honor your fans. I love Metallica. Yeah, big Metallica fan. I can see it right there, but yeah, Metallica CD right there. Kid Rock took a big hit on his concert profits, so tickets could be $20 and a beer was cheap. I love stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, Prince did something similar to it when his concert, where everybody who went, he gave a free album to. I didn't go to a concert where my brother went, and yeah, he gave everybody a free album that went to the concert. I think he actually gave the album away free sometime later as well, if I remember correctly. Or oh, I got to play the game! I got to play the game! I got to play the game! Oh, you done know. You done know. The thing goes pop, 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 pop. Skip, pop, pop. And a boom. Yeah. Boom, boom. Oh, nice. Yo, thanks for that, guys. Oh, you know, I need to know when that was. That was about an hour and a half into the stream. Okay, I might have to make a little video of that one. Once I made enough to survive on all my music would be free. Metallica are multimillionaires who complained when people listen to their art for free. You know, I think with Metallica though, I think you're referring to the whole Napster incident. Yeah, they didn't handle that in the best way possible. But I think, to be fair, I understand where they're coming from, because, you know, it's your art. You should have a say in how that gets distributed. And the problem with Napster is that it took that right away from the artists. So it's not so much because Metallica for years have let people, you know, record their concerts and, you know, distribute. They've never had a problem with that. But with Napster, it was like, you know, they decided to, it's like, wait a minute, they've taken their music, distributed out without their permission. And it's kind of like, well, wait a minute. So yeah, I totally understand where the artist's coming from. But don't get it wrong. I'm thinking the way Metallica handled it, in particular Lars Ulrich being sort of at the front of that, probably wasn't the best way to go about doing it. You know, maybe better ways you can handle that situation. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. You know, it's your music, you've created it, you spent years perfecting your art, and then it's like somebody takes it and distributes it without your permission. You know, it's kind of like, you know.
I will protect the innocent.
Some people aren't forward thinkers. Well, in my opinion, art shouldn't be owned. I have odd opinions on arts philosophy. What? Well, I mean, owned. I mean, you create something, it's yours. You know what I mean? If you create something, it's yours, and or rather, the rights to that are yours. I should say more specifically. I think when you put something out into the world, it becomes other people's to interpret as they see fit. But in terms of, say, selling art, when you talk about art as a business, is selling your music, selling your movies, selling that, you know, fundamentally you have to be clear on what it is you're selling, you know. And with music and films and so on, you're not selling the rights to the art, you're selling a license to listen to your music. You know, that's what you're selling. When you buy a CD, you don't own that music, you own the rights to listen to that music. And there's certain caveats with that, like, you know, not, you know, distributing it out without letting the people know, you know, not broadcasting it out without any authorization. Yo, Volca Teacup, Wagwan. Bandit Haze for the win. Well, appreciate that. But yeah, I think you always, if you're talking about art as a business, then yeah, you're going to own what the things that you're selling. Like if I want to sell a phone, I own the, oh shit, I have to own the phone that I'm selling. But art as, say, a product, or say, not products, as a, I don't know, a piece of culture or philosophy, or I don't know what the right word is. But yeah, once you put your art out into the world, it's no longer yours to control, in a sense that you can't tell people what to think of it. You know, you can't tell people what to get from it. You can have, of course, your ideas of what you intended from that art, but fundamentally it's going to do what it does, and people are going to like it, they're going to not like it, they're going to think you're talking about this when you're actually talking about that. You know, it becomes theirs to interpret as they will. But we're talking about selling things, or as a business, then yeah, you have to be clear on what's being sold and what's owned and what isn't owned. Ah. As culture, art transcends individuals. Indeed. I'm doing great, Volga. How you doing? How's your day going? We just got to this discussion about art and licensing and that sort of thing. You have any views on that? On Metallica or any other bands or musics and stuff? Art wasn't like this throughout history. Art is a commodity now, although it should always be seen as one, because you don't need money to enjoy art. I don't like putting up paywalls to experience art. Part of the reason I don't play AAA games or see big budget movies often. I see, yeah. No, I get what you mean by that. I get what you mean by that. I think there is certainly an over commercialization of art, and that I'm not particularly in favor of. That being said, you know, a good movie is a good movie regardless of who made it, and a good game is a good game regardless of who made it. But yeah, there's certainly, when you look at sort of big budget stuff, big budget games, big budget movies and so on, there is more of a focus on what makes money, you know, rather than, you know, what's pushing arts, pushing the boundaries of art. You know, what's being created. You know, there's more of a focus on what makes money. And of course, there are still big budget movies that are created, that they do exist, but they're very few and far between. You know, so yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I think in terms of put up a paywall, though, I don't have a problem with people trying to make money from their art. I think, why not? You know what I mean? You can make money from being a plumber. Why not make money from being a musician? You know, I don't have a problem with people charging for certain things. That being said, I think there's a point where people charge way too much for certain things. When you're like, okay, what exactly am I paying for here? Like, why is this so much money? You know what I mean? What exactly is this? But one of the, in fact, so speaking of like paying, like one of the reasons why I like things like Bandcamp, because Bandcamp gives the option to pay what you feel it's worth. So, for example, you can pull out an album on Bandcamp and set the price as $0, right? But the people who listen to it can choose to pay £1 or £2 or £5. Some people pay £100. You know, some people pay a lot of money for the things that they don't have to. And I think doing it that way is a really good way of doing it. Or it might be like the minimum you could pay is, say, a few pounds, or say £5 is a minimum, and then on top of that you can add if you want to. So the base price might be is usually fairly low, and then people can pay more if they want to. So I feel that's a really good way of doing it, because fundamentally you either get something free, get something cheap, or you can pay what you feel it's worth. And yeah, I'm sure there's loads of people who just get it who just take it for free because they can, but there's clearly a lot of people who are willing to give money and put money down for stuff that they don't have to. And that shows that there are people who respect the artists and respect what they do, put it into it, you know. So that's a good service, I think so anyway. Better now. Nice, good to hear, Volga, good to hear.
I will not fail again.
Oh, I agree. Money is fine, but the culture of art is odd to me, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think you know what? I think we have similar points or similar opinions on it, but maybe different ways of saying it. So I think that's what's happening right here, JC. I think we have similar ideas on it, but maybe just different ways of talking about it, or different ways of explaining it. But hey, it is what it is. I think we're getting there, so it's all good. So good. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, shizzle. Oh, when that 24-hour shirtless stream coming our way, Haze? Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe after I get to like 10 million subs. 10 million subs and I'll do a 24-hour shirtless stream. No, actually, let me say this. 10 million subs and I'll consider doing a 24-hour shirtless stream. But we need to get to 10 million subs first, then I'll consider it. I'll show one nipple per £1. That's what I'll do. Donate £1 and I'll show you a nipple. That's the rules.
Sniper detected.
You can start a donation, go for shirtless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait, yeah, the new model of low price massive access is great. I think over the last maybe probably about 10 years or so, but over the last maybe 10 years or so, I have listened to more and more sort of unsigned artists, like independent artists. I don't get me wrong, I do still listen to some of the bigger artists as well. There's still a few there that I like. But yeah, I have listened to more and more unsigned and independent artists over the last sort of 10 years or so. Part of that is just being around on the poetry scene. I was, you know, seeing a lot more of it when I was around the poetry scene, seeing a lot more of the sort of new people coming up and just people in, you know, doing shows and, you know, selling their CDs at shows and then, you know, wanting to support that. So, yeah. But it's good because you find so much good music out there. It's just not all in the charts, you know? It's not all in the charts. Oh, of course. If we talked another hour, I'd play the other side. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. If I settle for a 1 minute shirtless stream. I think for a 1 minute shirtless stream, I need to get to 1 million subs to that. 1 million subs and I'll do a 1 minute shirtless stream. 10 million subs and I'll consider a 24-hour shirtless stream. Nip slip. I only got 2 this time, man. After play of the game as well, man. Oh well. Oh well. Wear a low-cut spaghetti string tanks up, just covering the nips. Yeah. I used to have one of those string vests actually. Years ago, I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it in the end. I guess it got torn and I threw it out or something. I don't know, but yeah, I remember I used to have one when I was maybe like I don't know, 15 or 16 or something like that. Oh, somebody stole fire from me, man. Bastards. Okay, I'll play Widowmaker right now then. Widowmaker, we meet again. Yeah, man. I do try to support their art as much as possible. I think it's important to support art.
One shot.
And I think one of the good things about the way the world is now is that although, yeah, you know, some of the crappy stuff does get really popular because, you know, some chick, I don't know, some doing some ratchet whatever, you know what I mean, so it gets popular. That happens still. But in terms of like supporting artists, there's so many ways it can be done now, you know. So many ways it can be done now. So you can support artists by, even if you don't have money, you can support an artist by, you know, liking something on their Twitter page, you know what I mean, or, you know, retweeting something, or on their Facebook, or on Twitter, or you know, follow them on Facebook or Instagram, you know, stuff like that. You can support artists in so many ways, watching their videos on YouTube, you know, clicking a like and sharing. Because there's so many ways you can support an artist, even if you don't have the money to buy something from them or to go to their shows, you know. So that's what I think is good. That supporting somebody isn't just like this one thing anymore. The net is great, so Grassroots Central. Indeed, man. Indeed.
Get that payload moving.
But back in the day, like when I was in school, like we used to call it underground artists. Nowadays people say independent musicians, but back in the day we used to use the term underground artists. But back then, yeah, it was hard to find underground artists unless you happen to know somebody who was friends with somebody or something like that. Then you might heard about a few, and there's some pirate radio stations that used to, you know, hijack the airwaves, and you might hear some few if you could find those, but they were difficult to find as well. But these days, you know, so many podcasts around, so many people just doing stuff, and it's so much more efficient to find stuff that you're interested in without having to rely on, you know, big record companies telling you what to listen to and what to like. With technology being accessible and more affordable, music creation and game creation is in the hands of everybody. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That being said, mumble rap is popular. Hey, you know what? You put it in the hands of everybody, you know, everybody's going to make a masterpiece. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, everybody's going to make a masterpiece. You know, some people are going to make something that makes you go, Right. But you know what? I mean, mumble rap is popular, and all kinds of stuff is popular that honestly I don't understand at all. I don't get why certain things are popular, but you know what? If people are enjoying it, then hey, let them enjoy it. I can still listen to my Little Sims. You know? I can still bump my Mega Ran. You know, I can still bump my Metallica. Oh my word. I can't crap on artists really, just the money stuff. And I can crap on the personalities and looks, but not the music, indeed. It's like, I mean, music is subjective, you know what I mean? So you're not always going to like what other people like, and you're not always going to get why certain things are popular. You know, that's just how it is. But
Sniper, leave this to me.
nice.
I've got you in my sights.
Shit, man. Coming from a distance. Yeah, you're always going to like what is popular and what other people like, but
I've got you in my sights.
and then it is what it is. I feel like you get to a certain point where you can easily become that grumpy old man who's always like, back in my day, we didn't listen to all this nonsense. We listened to good music. You can always be that guy. That's easy to be that guy. But yeah. Hey, people gonna like what people like, you know.
Payload's moving out. Rally to me.
I range from Eric Sarte to K-pop. Okay, K-pop. I haven't listened to much K-pop, but yeah. Or Eric Sarte. Don't think I've heard of him actually. Oh. I sort of like Debussy. Debussy, is that classical music? Debussy was a minimalist pianist from the 1800s. Okay, so, sort of like the, okay. More modern, like Philip Glass, okay. Or more modern like Philip Glass, okay, 1800s. Okay, so old school we're talking now then, okay, okay. 1800s then. That would be around about the same time as Mussorgsky then, if my classical knowledge is holding up a little bit. I think he was around that time as well. And he was a pianist as well. German pianist. He died at like 40 something. He was had alcohol problems. I got somebody. I got somebody, yo. Do you listen to a lot of the sort of classical stuff, JT? Yes, I remember that name now. Cool. Thick 101. Modest Mussorgsky, yeah, that's the one. Have a listen to him, though. Yeah, Modest Mussorgsky. His first name was Modest. What's your name, Modest? Yeah, I had I bought like a collection of classical music years ago. It was like a 16 CD collection. It had Mussorgsky, Mozart, Beethoven, Bach, loads of stuff. I mean, 16 CDs, so yeah, there was a lot of stuff in there. I haven't listened to it for a while now, but yeah, Mussorgsky was one of the ones that I played maybe a little bit more than the others. Game found, joining game. I don't tend to put a lot of classical, but the minimalist movements is where I start paying attention to music history mostly. Okay. Minimalists. Okay, can I play as far again now, please? Thank you.
I will protect the innocent.
Excuse me. So how's minimalism defined? Like what sort of constitutes minimalism for somebody who probably heard it but maybe didn't know it as minimalism? Of course I like it, but got him. Yo, pick up for the health boost, man. Or woman. Of course I like it, but oh.
Health restored.
Of course I like it, but much of it is structured fugues and stuff. Technically more impressive, but I don't put it on much. It's basically just as it sounds, very barren, emotionally moving pieces. Like a lot of genres, it doesn't mean much. Just describes a bit of the artist's ways. Okay. So say rather than something like I don't know, Mozart, where it's like a very complicated piece, like, going real fast. It's maybe a bit slower, maybe fewer notes, and just sort of a gentler sounding a piece of music. These skirmishes are so boring, man. If they're gonna do them, can you have at least more people in the game? Let's just spend wandering around just looking for something to shoot. Yeah, look up Eric Satie. Actually, no, let me write that down real quick then. Eric Satie. Gymnopedi number 2. It was in some movie. Took me years to find it. It's hard to look up a piano song on the NES and get the results you want. Yeah. Oh wait, let me go to there again. There's this app. I forget what it's called, but there's an app where you can hum like the tune into it, and then it finds the song that you're looking for. I don't remember what it's called though, but I mean, I imagine there's probably loads of apps like this by now, because this was a while ago I heard about this app. There's probably a bunch of them to choose from now. But yeah, you hum into it. Like when there's a song that you were trying to think of, but you know the tune, but you don't know what it's called. Maybe there's something that you might have heard in a movie or TV show. You can hum it into it, and it give you some results. And it works pretty well from when I was testing it out. So yeah, and maybe next time you're looking up a song, as long as you can remember the theme, the tune to it, yeah, try that app out. But yeah, I know what you mean. When you're trying to find something, you don't know what it's called, and you just search piano song from that film that I saw yesterday. You're trying to write stuff in the search engine, like it goes da 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 da. It's like, yeah, it doesn't quite work.
Hey Torbjorn,
Yeah, that came a year too late. Huh? Okay. I heard the song on classical music station in my car, then went to their website for the playlist. Oh, okay. Well, you got it there eventually. Well, I find there's quite a few songs like that where you've heard the song, but you don't know what it's called, and then you finally realize, or it's like, yeah, I know that song. Like somebody like for example, there's an artist. Well, he's dead now, died years ago. There's an artist called Glenn Miller. He's a musician from the 1940s, and he seems to be one of these guys where if you mention a name, you might not have heard of him, right? You might not have heard of the name Glenn Miller, but you've most likely heard one of his songs. You know, you've most likely heard one of his, or at least more than a few of his songs, because they're so popular. But it's just like you don't always know what they're called. So yeah. When you finally find out, it's like, oh, that was by that guy. Okay, it was him. Oh, cool. Now I know. Okay, that's a different font. Ba, 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 ba.
I will not fail
We
again.
must defend our objective against their attack.
Nothing compares
They
to
are
you.
taking the objective.
Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. That was oh, I know the song. Sinead O'Connor did a version of it, but I don't think she did the original. Oh, who did the original? Was it Prince? No, it wasn't Prince. Oh, it needs to defend something. That's where we go. A purple man that did the original. Was it Prince then?
You have my thanks.
Did I accidentally guess correctly? Yeah, it was Prince, wasn't it? Now I'm doubting myself. I think actually did Prince do the original? Actually, no. Wait a minute, because I know Prince did a version of that song. I'm sure. It's been 7 hours. So I know Prince definitely did a version of that. I've got the Prince one in my head right now, but was that the original? So I know Sinead O'Connor did a version of it. I'm pretty sure Sinead O'Connor didn't do the original. Was it Prince? It's been 7 hours. But yeah, I might have to check something. He wrote and produced it for his side projects, apparently. Oh, okay. But they were playing cheeky here, like saying back where they can get their health real quick. Them dudes are playing cheeky. But okay, so it was Prince. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Yeah, Prince said also did the original Kiss, which was covered by Tom Jones.
The enemy is laying claim to our objective.
60 seconds.
Why does this Ziggy guy name show up differently from everybody else's?
I've got you in my sights.
Okay, so it's on the album The Family. I should listen to the full album. Funk is awesome. Yeah, Tom Jones. I love singing to Tom Jones in privacy. Like Carlton Banks.
30 seconds remaining.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be fun with anyone. And when you see me running around at any time, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die.
Pick them off the point.
Overtime. Oh, come on, man. Every time, or most times. Carlton, my favorite episode is where he gets the gun. Oh, yeah. The special, one of the special episodes. When then Will gets shot and he's in the hospital and Carlton gets a gun. He throws this tray of food over the floor. The system doesn't work. But victory. That was a sad episode, man, because like they did an episode during the first season where they get stopped by the police, and Will was all like, you know, it's because they stopped us because we're black, and Carlton was like, no, of course they stopped us, we're driving slowly. I'd stop if I was the police. And he was like, the system works, the system works. Like, even though they went to jail, they got arrested and everything else, Carlton was still like, you know, the system works, the system works, you know. And then later on when they did that episode where, you know, Will gets shot and Carlton's like, you know, the system's broken, and he's like, it's that journey of Carlton believing in this thing and then realizing that it's maybe not quite what he thought it was. So yeah, it's quite sad when you think about it. It's like just that breaking of a man, you know, just what it takes to push someone over the edge. Ever watched the top sad moments in Fresh Prince? It'll make you cry. Yeah, I haven't watched that. I'm assuming you know, video that somebody's put together on YouTube. I haven't watched that. I'm sure I've seen them all at some point because, you know, I've watched them all in the past. I'm watching them all again right now. Well, not right now, but, you know, I'm in the process of watching them all again. So I would have seen them, but yeah, I don't think I've seen that specific video. Like how he asks his Uncle Phil, and he says, "I believe that's until." I believe until it happened to me. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I asked myself the same question. Yeah. Yo, Frozen Gamer, World 1. And then, anybody want to buy Steel Series Arctica 5? Well, not myself, but somebody might. What up, Frozen G? How you doing today? Big up, brah, 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 brah. But yeah, they did an episode where Will's dad comes into town. And he's going to take him on a trip, but he cancels on him. And then he has that thing with Uncle Phil, and he's like, you know, I'm going to get married without him. I'm going to learn to play basketball without him. I'm going to, you know, all that kind of. And he just starts crying. He's like, what does he want, man? What does he? Oh man, that was boy. That was sad, man.
Thank you.
That was so sad.
Sniper! Must be cautious.
Yo, J Cut Vivo, what up, homie? Hey, hey, hey. Big up J Cut Vivo. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Sticking with Farah. sticking with Faro on this stream. You got JTVJ and J Kurt Vivo. Now you guys wouldn't happen to be related, would you? I'm in the studio. Okay, nice one. What are you doing in the studio? What you doing? If you're interested, let me know. Anybody wants Steel Series? Have you tried to sell it on eBay?
I will protect the innocent.
Rap music, nice. So you have tried selling it. Okay, cool. So we got J Kurt making rap tunes. Ever since Honey was wearing Sassoons. Now it's 95, then watch me clap, me grind and shine, looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good. From the Diego to the Bay. It's silly as a bomb if your cities make it pay. Throw out your fingers if you feel the same way. Dre, California, yay. We're getting new ones. Arctic Pros, high def audio.
Ready for combat maneuvers.
Okay, so it's not a game. Okay, I thought you were trying to sell a game. All right, so you said it's something else. Okay. Arctic Pros. I thought it was a game I'd never heard of.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack. Capture.
It's what they headphones. Got me trapped. They're good headphones for sure. Okay.
Got it.
Are they comfortable?
This is my will.
This objective has my name written all over it.
Arctic Fire's £30. Capturing, very comfortable, nice. That's one of the most important things for me when it comes to headphones. Like the ones I'm wearing now,
Commence attack.
Acknowledged.
they're pretty comfortable. Beat down. Yeah, appreciate the health, man. They're not the top end of gaming headphones, but you could pretty. Ooh, okay.
Take the objective.
You could pretty much swear they were very nice. Okay. I shouldn't even say gaming headphones really, but they're good. Okay. They're just all around nice. Oh yeah. Ideally, if you're spending some money on headphones, you want to be able to use them for more than one thing. So yeah. Achievements unlocked. Oh, double cap. I don't know what that means, but cool. I got it. I got a double cap. The ones I'm getting just came out. I mean, the headphones I've got now, I'm pretty happy with. These are serving me quite well. But if I do ever get another pair of headphones, I've got my eye on the Bose Quiet Comfort 35. Was it? Oh yeah, QC 35. Quiet Comfort 35. They're quite expensive because they're wireless. They're Bluetooth headphones. They cost like 300 quid. Normally cost about 300 quid. You can get them cheaper if they're on sale or something, but normally about 300 quid. But yeah, those are more of a luxury rather than a necessity, I think. The Pro Series is making me salivate. Okay. Paid 179 plus 20% discount. 160. Which one's same as MH40? Okay, I don't know what those are. I'm not that familiar with the names, I'm afraid. £400. Whoa, they better be good for 400 quid. Boy. At 400 quid, you want like...
I will protect the innocent.
You want the artist in the room with you, really, for 400 quid. It's like, damn, man. I don't be listening over headphones. I want Beyonce in my room singing to me for 400 quid. Damn, man. That's what I'd want. You ain't gonna get any clearer than that, so. We all do. Yeah, you know it.
Remember your training, and we'll get through this just fine.
Remember when I was a kid, actually, when I was really young, I used to think that when you play like the songs on the the stereo on the hi-fi, on the record player, actually, as it was called back then, when you play songs there, like all the singers and stuff were actually inside the speakers. I used to think that. Oh, he got me from behind. Like there was like these little people all inside the speaker. Really, I still think that. Well, you know what? Maybe it's true, you know? Maybe science lies to us about how audio actually comes from our speakers. Maybe they are just tiny little people singing the songs that we're playing. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the real thing. And the better they can sing, the more you pay for your speakers. Maybe that's really what it comes down to.
Thank you.
I tend to go for monitoring the headphones used for studio recording. I have big pair of Sennheisers. What do you mean by monitoring headphones? What does that mean? I prefer over-ears. Ah. The Borrowers, Mini Selena. The Borrowers, yeah. The little people, yeah, the Borrowers, yeah. They're good for recording. But yeah, I like these ones because they go over the ears, like they encapsulate the ear completely. Like some just sits on your ear. I don't like those. I prefer to cover the whole ear. And these have passive noise reduction. You pay more for the active noise reduction. But the active noise reduction works well though. I have tried the headphones that have the active noise reduction. And even without any music play, you can put them on and it's like, boy, silence.
Oh, coming back.
Yeah, definitely don't drive and wear those headphones, boy. That's an accident waiting to happen right there. Monitor speakers, monitor headphones that are just tuned for high fidelity and not boosted levels. Right, okay. Oh, this guy's fast, man. I use the Cloud Alpha's HyperX.
Raptora systems online.
Man. HyperX. I remember I used to buy these headphones back in the day, and you know, so the in-ear headphones, and I'll maybe buy a pair of headphones for, I don't know, like 15 quid or something like that, £15, and they'll never last more than about 6 months. You know, they'd always last about sort of 5-6 months, and then they'll just, one ear would go, or they'll just break completely.
I'm on fire. All evidence supports.
But these headphones I've got now, I've had them for a while now, more than a year anyway. I don't know when I got them, but it's been at least maybe a year and a half I think I've had these, and it's still working pretty well. So kudos to both for making a good pair of comfortable headphones. The only things I had to change is the air cushion. That did the first set of vehicles it came with. After a while, they did start to wear down and they tore up pretty badly. So I did have to replace those, but that was pretty cheap to replace. So ain't nothing there.
60 seconds.
Can it go any further? The pros are high fidelity. Normally headphones are 20 hertz, but the pros are double that. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, 40 hertz is a. Ah.
30 seconds.
Don't do it, Anakin. I've got a high ground.
Thank you. They're almost out of time.
Yeah, 40 hertz, good for gaming. Victory. Still one. Still one. Still one, innit? Oh, you're asking me, so are 40 hertz good for gaming? I don't know, actually, because I don't always check what frequency the headphones are, to be honest. I just know these ones sound good, and they're pretty good for gaming, pretty good for audio, for music. So whatever frequency these are, I can recommend that, but I don't know. Let me exit this, actually. Let's check out this loot box before... Sennheiser sell the most expensive headphones in the world. How much are they? What's yours called? Mine's are Bose True Sound. No, Sounds True, excuse me. Bose Sounds True. I think. I might have to double check that, actually. I think it's Bose Sounds True. £20,000 headphones. What, they made out of diamonds? Damn, £20,000. Yeah, but they are okay. Fair enough. But £20,000. They better not break after 6 months. Damn, man. Oh, I got some highlights with Farah, man. I think I did okay with Farah, didn't I? I don't normally get this many highlights. Sennheiser has been an industry staple for decades. Yeah, they have. I've bought Sennheiser products in the past. I don't think you said that. I did buy a pair of Sennheiser earphones, in-ear earphones once, and they didn't last as long as they really should have. I paid something like 20 quid for it, I think, 20 something pounds, and yeah, they lasted about 6 months, and then they were gone. So that kind of annoyed me, really, especially that they were Sennheiser. You'd think they'd last, but nah, these ones didn't. But yeah, no, I do realize that they make better quality stuff, not just the headphones that I bought. Made out of Lego. Sennheiser's a huge range of quality. They have a huge range of quality. How's that unfortunate? That's a good thing to have a huge range of quality. That's not unfortunate. That's fortunate. Or, I don't know, am I missing something? I had the AirPods and one of them went. Oh, that sucks. Because those are quite expensive as well, those AirPods. Those, the wireless little ones, isn't it? I don't like those, though. I mean, they look like they're just going to go missing. You know what I mean? They look like one's going to go missing. That's and you know that sucks if it does.
The time we had is fading.
Bose is turning into a great producer of speakers, though. Sure makes the best in-ear. Okay. How much did you pay? I got these. They were on sale when I bought them, so I paid, I believe, £80 for them. But normally, I think they're around about 200 or so. I got the free with the phones. Nice. AirPods are more like shit pods. Never give Apple money. Boy. Apple. I mean, they've had some good ideas, but they've also had some nonsensical ideas as well. Like what you thinking of type ideas. I'm gonna try to find the headphones that I've got. I know how to find them, and I'll pull up on the screen in a moment. But I need to check a few things first, because the way I find it is going through the store that I bought it from, and rather not have too many personal details showing up on a live stream, just in case one of these days a weirdo comes along. Oh wait, if I bought them too long ago, it's not going to show up on my order history. Oh, past 6 months. Okay, I need to go back to 2017. Did I buy this 2017? No, I think I might have bought them in 2016 actually. Well, I might have bought these ages ago. Damn, longer ago than I thought. Costs more, does less. Yeah, that's pretty much Apple all round, isn't it? Costs more, does less. Like, what the hell, man? Okay, I've gone back to 2016. Nowhere did I buy these in 2015. In fact, yeah, because I bought the replacement pads. Okay, I think I know how to find them now. Okay, so Bose AE sounds true. Around air, yeah. Okay, so yeah, these are the headphones I've got. I mean, mine's a different. Oh shit, mine's a different design, like different pattern, like. But yeah, these are them.
Blockers. I can't believe it's prom. They're so grown up.
Kayla's becoming a woman. Dad.
Bloody things playing when they're not supposed to. If you have Apple logo on your ass, then you must be worth thousands. Well, just saying. That's a better picture, actually. That's a better picture of them. They just released another iPad. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother with anything from Apple anymore. Not anytime soon, anyway. Oh, in fact, these are the exact ones that I've got, actually. These are the exact ones that I've got. It's the same pattern as well. So yeah, these are the ones that I've got. There you go. There's a clear picture of them. Updated version for 2017 model. I don't mind spending £200 more on headphones. They last you a long time. Are they gaming headphones? Well, not specifically gaming headphones, but you know, I use them for gaming. So yeah. I mean, they don't have a microphone. Well, they do actually. There's a microphone on the cable there. I don't have one of mine because I actually did change the cable. I replaced the cable. I don't want to bother with the microphone. But yeah, it does have a microphone on the cable. You can see it there. But yeah, they're not designed specifically for gaming. But yeah, I use them for gaming. All I do is plug it into my PC, plug it into my speakers, into a headphone jack, and just have that come through there, and it's fine. You know, and I use this microphone anyway. So yeah. These are just all-round good headphones. And they look nice as well, yeah. I think they look pretty cool. Oh, there's another picture, actually. I think these look pretty cool. I like them. I wish I could just hook up the audio signal to my eardrum. Yeah, it's just so much simpler. Check out Steel Series. Oh, yes, yes. Look at these. So is it Steel Series? It was Artist 5, wasn't it? So these are the ones, right? These are pretty cool, actually. Pure digital 48 kilohertz fidelity connected to my eardrum would be best. They look nice. JTR 40 hertz. Any good for games? Actually, no. Let me check something real quick, because I know my headphones are pretty good for, you know, listening to whatever, audio, gaming, or whatever. So if I could find out the frequency on these ones, then that might sound to it around there too. Okay. Oh, they don't even have them here though. These aren't quite the same ones, man. And yeah, I didn't have any issues. Okay, should be at the bottom. All right, let's go back. These aren't quite the ones that I've got. These are like maybe a newer version of the ones that I've got. But let's see. What's the specs? Do they even have the specs option? Boastman, you let me down, man. You let me down, man. I want to see the specifications of these things. You need to upgrade your tech. You're falling behind. Hey, you know what? I might be behind, but these headphones are serving me pretty well. I mean, considering I bought them like sometime in 2016, maybe even 2015. You know, they're still going strong. I don't need to replace them. I'm doing pretty well. Maybe one day I'll get new stuff, but for now, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good indeed. So, ay, ay, ay. Alright, let me try and get out of the shop. Let's go to their website. Oh, it's just the shop anyway. Okay. Anyway, 110 quid for these. Well, if they're as good as they look, then yeah, maybe they're worth it. Check out the pros. They are cheaper. I don't think they're cheaper. That's like 240 quid for these, 250 quid. Yeah, I think the pros are. No, the Arctics are cheaper as well. They are, yeah, new. Okay. Yeah, they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. You could get them with the amp. Yeah, I don't think I want to get these though. I mean, I don't know. Never say never, but I don't think these be on my radar. Not anytime soon, anyway. But they look pretty cool. Alrighty then. Alright. We're gonna learn today. So, what's happening? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. So, yeah, should be live streaming tomorrow. Should be live streaming tomorrow from about 7 p.m. GMT. What else? Yeah, to all the stalkers and the talkers, for anybody who hasn't subbed to the channel, please do. I try to stream most days during the week at about 7 p.m. GMT. So yeah, hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Life is scary sometimes. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Life can be very scary. Also, if you haven't already, check out the comedy channel. That's the last video I posted over there. What's wrong with kids these days, man? What's wrong with kids these days? I don't subscribe to this kind of smut. Oh, really? Then what kind of smuts do you subscribe to? I need to do the kind of smut that you do subscribe to then. Okay. Let's go, dude. Cool. JT Wagwan, big up, brah. But yeah, so all the stalkers and the talkers, if you haven't already, hit that sub button, hit the notification button. Check out my other channels as well. Comedy channel over there, subscribe to that too. Hit sub notification bell there too. Piano channel, all links in the description. All that good stuff. Oh, is it there actually? Okay, maybe it's not, but I'll put it there. But yeah, man. So yeah, should be back tomorrow for the live stream. What else? I think that's pretty much it, really. That's pretty much it. So yeah, check out for that. Look out for those. And guys, to all the stalkers and the talkers, you have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Yo, Toxic Melon, Wagwan, appreciate you coming in. You just subbed as well. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thanks for that, Toxic Melon. Thank you. Welcome to the village, Toxic Melon. I like your kids video. Gotta watch the robots one. Yeah, check the robots one. Talk about them sex robots. Yeah, check that out. But yeah, appreciate that sub, Toxic Melon. Just about to end the stream right now, but should be back tomorrow about 7 p.m. GMT. So hopefully you could join us for that. But yeah, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Check out the videos on the channel and check out my comedy channel because I like to try and make people laugh. So there's a link to that in the description. youtube.com/bandithaze. But yeah, should be back tomorrow streaming. Next comedy video, by the way, is out on Saturday. That's due out then, so look out for that. But for now, guys, yeah, to all the stalkers and the talkers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for making this chat lively. Thank you for making it what it is. The village is strong because you make it strong. We're only getting stronger, and we just got a little bit stronger, so appreciate that. Been here all stream. Naruto boy, yes you have. Damn, big up Naruto boy. You know what? I need to do something special for that. Big up that man. Yeah, he was there in the beginning and right here to the end. So yeah, appreciate that, Naruto boy. Appreciate that. Big up. But yeah, the village is strong because you make it strong, and things like that make it just a little bit stronger. So I appreciate all of that, man. Big up to all y'all. Whether you can stay for a little bit or whether you stayed for a lot of bits, you know, it's all appreciated. But yeah, big up for that, big up. But guys, that is all for now. So until whenever, if ever, peace out, y'all.